Why is it that something sitting quietly in your kitchen cabinet can be used to neutralize poison, stop acid attacks inside the body, and even support emergency resuscitation during cardiac arrest? Yet you've never heard your doctor mention it. Not once. Baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, is one of the most underrated substances in modern health. In hospitals, it's considered essential. In emergency kits, it's non-negotiable. But when it comes to mainstream medicine, no one's talking about it. Why? Because it costs pennies. And that threatens an industry worth over $1.4 trillion. You think that's a coincidence? They'll sell you pills for every symptom. But a box of baking soda that can support your kidneys, help your body fight acidosis, and even assist in treating certain poisonings? That gets no airtime. You're not supposed to look at baking soda as anything more than a deodorizer. And the moment you do, you start asking questions they don't want answered. By the time you finish this video, you'll understand why sodium bicarbonate is quietly powerful, and how it's been used in medicine, the military, and even NASA operations. And hey, before we go deep, have you ever used baking soda in an unusual way? Something your grandma swore by? Drop it in the comments. I'm curious what people actually know. Before we blow this wide open, let's rewind to 1970. Apollo 13 is in space. An explosion rocks the craft. Systems are failing. Oxygen is limited. NASA is in full crisis mode. The crew's CO2 levels are rising fast. Too much, and they'll suffocate. The solution? Baking soda. NASA engineers scrambled to instruct the astronauts on how to build a carbon dioxide scrubber using nothing but duct tape, plastic bags, and baking soda. It worked. Baking soda literally saved the crew of Apollo 13 from dying in space. But why? Because this cheap powder has a powerful ability. It balances pH and neutralizes acid inside your body. That translates to regulating blood acidity, a critical factor in everything from energy levels to disease resistance. And yet, ask yourself, when was the last time a doctor told you about that? Probably never. Now imagine what else it's been used for, that no one's telling you about. Now we go deeper. This part's going to raise eyebrows. In the 1980s, an Italian oncologist named Dr. Tullio Simoncini proposed a radical theory that cancer is not just a genetic malfunction, but a fungal overgrowth, particularly of Candida albicans. And how did he treat it? With direct injections of baking soda. He claimed tumor size reduced significantly in some patients. His theory? The alkalinity of baking soda created a hostile environment where the fungus, and therefore the tumor, couldn't thrive. The result? He was disbarred. Labeled a quack. Media blacklisted him. But underground health forums? They still talk about him like he's a pioneer. Thousands of people tried similar approaches at home, with stories of success, remission, and recovery. Now, I'm not telling you to inject baking soda. But doesn't it make you wonder? Why were they so quick to silence him? And why does sodium bicarbonate remain one of the few alkaline agents that can actually alter your body's pH in a meaningful way? Go ahead. Google his name. Just don't be surprised if what you find goes way deeper than you expected. Here's a question. Why are modern diseases exploding despite billions spent on healthcare? Heartburn. Acid reflux. Inflammation. They're all linked to high acidity in the body. Your body constantly fights to stay at a pH of around 7.35, just slightly alkaline. But processed food, sugar, meat, stress, alcohol, pollution. They push you into an acidic state. That's where disease thrives. Baking soda steps in as a buffer. It doesn't heal the body directly. It creates the internal environment where the body can heal itself. Studies have shown that baking soda can improve physical performance by reducing lactic acid buildup, reduce symptoms of urinary tract infections, support kidney function in people with chronic kidney disease, and yet, most people still think it's just for baking cookies. Ask yourself, how many people do you know who live in a constant state of stress, poor diet, and inflammation? Maybe even you. And this tiny box sitting in your pantry might be the easiest place to start turning that around. Let's go tactical for a second. Baking soda is used by the military in chemical warfare training. Why? Because when it comes to neutralizing chemical agents, it works. Sodium bicarbonate can neutralize acidic and toxic agents. It's been used to decontaminate soldiers exposed to nerve gas and mustard gas. Still think it's just for baking? Hospitals use it, too. In cases of severe acidosis, where the blood becomes dangerously acidic, baking soda is administered intravenously. In other words, it's literally used to save lives. Let's zoom in again. Have you ever had a kidney stone? Or know someone who has? Doctors now acknowledge that sodium bicarbonate can help prevent certain types of kidney stones. It raises the pH of urine, making it less acidic, and that reduces the likelihood of stone formation. It's also been used to help people undergoing chemotherapy. Some doctors suggest that baking soda may protect healthy tissues by altering the pH balance in the body. That's huge. And let's not forget the skin. Baking soda is a powerful antifungal and antibacterial. It can help with athlete's foot, body odor, acne, and even insect bites. And when you brush your teeth with it, it whitens, deodorizes, and kills bacteria. Now let's talk about dosage, because more isn't always better. If you're considering baking soda as a health tool, it must be used carefully. Doctors generally suggest no more than 1/2 teaspoon dissolved in water once or twice a day. Too much can throw off your body's natural balance, causing alkalosis. And if you have high blood pressure or are on a sodium-restricted diet, consult your doctor. Because sodium bicarbonate is, well, sodium. But when used responsibly, it might just be the cheapest health hack on the planet. You've probably noticed a pattern. The simplest things often hold the greatest power. And they're usually hiding in plain sight. Baking soda isn't a miracle cure. But it's a powerful tool your body can use to restore balance. It's a household item, with hospital-level impact. So the next time you open that little orange box, remember, you're not just baking cookies. You're holding one of the most quietly powerful substances known to medicine. If you found this valuable, share it. Drop a comment. And subscribe for more science.